Hey guys, what's up? And as you can see, we have got the blue titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max here, finally here. Just got back from the Apple Store, and man, I gotta say, it was a lot of people in there. One thing before we get started is I want to go ahead and give a huge commendation to the Apple Store staff and everybody that was there. Despite the long line of people, they seem to have things really under control and things are moving very fast. I was a little bit skeptical about getting this phone in store compared to having it delivered to me like I did last year. But nonetheless, great job for Apple. And yeah, why don't we go ahead, enough talking, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Alright guys, so here it is, the iPhone 15 Pro Max in the blue titanium color. I went ahead with a 512 gigabyte storage model because I'm going to need it for all the photos and the videos. So I'm really excited to test with this thing. Taking a look around the box, it is almost the exact same thing as the iPhone 14 Pro Max case or box from last year. Just plain white box, got the phone on the sides, the color match iPhone, and the color match Apple logo. I mean, it's pretty much the same exact thing. I was kind of complaining about that if you guys seen my threads little post about that a couple of days ago, because Apple doesn't do a whole lot of changes in the boxes. And as you know, if you've been watching my videos, to me, the unboxing experience is always part of the actual experience of the phone. Let me see if I try to get this thing off. I gotta do the bottom one here. Okay, cool, let's get that. All right, now, so I have a much easier time popping this baby open. Slide it, and there he is. Titanium blue, or blue titanium, and man. So I've seen a lot of other influencers talking about the colors of the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and they have black, they have the raw titanium, but to me, and I don't care what anybody says, this blue titanium is nice. Just having it in hand, I can automatically feel like it is much lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro Max as any other iPhone that I ever had. See, you got the brushed titanium sides in here, and it's already leaving a little bit of smudges, but that's fine. I didn't know that I was going to do that. That color again is super nice. Let's put him to the side. Let's take a look inside what we actually got inside the box. So here's a threaded USB-C to USB-C cable. Though it is not color matched, unfortunately, it's all white. And here's the Apple pamphlet with, of course, is the Apple iPhone information and the stickers. We're all used to seeing that. And plain white box. Yep, nothing special about that. So let's go place him to the side. Let's get back to the star of the show. The blue titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max. So we got that here. And we got the stickers here in the front. That is the action button, mute. Let's type this off. I love that sound. And there's is a very attractive phone. So looking at around, we got the action button and the two volume keys here. Brushed titanium. Does feel very good in the hand. It's very smooth, very high quality. USB-C right here, replacing the Lightning. Speakers there at the bottom. Around the back, we have the Apple logo in the new telephoto lens. And let's see what else we got. Power button, finger smudges. Yeah, this is nice. Again, I love the blue color. I'm very, very happy with my choice. A lot of other creators decided to go with the raw titanium, but hey, this is good. So let's go over some specs. We've got a 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR display with the Apple A17 3nm chip. 8 gigs of RAM, 48 megapixel camera on the main, now has 5 times the optical zoom. A 4400, sorry, I messed that up. Sorry, I was looking at my cheat sheet here. Either way, it's got over 4,000 mAh battery. The action button here, this is the brand new for the phone. I guess it's, you press that and it's going to do certain actions. The volume keys there. You know, one thing I was kind of disappointed is there was a rumor going around that there may be a unified volume rocker. They still got to split in two. That's the power button there, or kind of like power button, action button. Let's go ahead and power it on, see what we got. And let me place that to the side. Let's go ahead and see This is the last year's 14 Pro Max in a deep purple. And if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm a very big fan of having special color iPhones. I mean, this thing here looked very, very good once I got it. Again, the common color was the space black, but I want the purple because I just really, really like the way that it looked when in stores. So we're gonna try to set this up for the first time. Gotta go through all these steps here. Alright, so we can get it quick started from another device, looks like. And you know what? Let me hold my phone. So this is one thing I really like about the new process where you're getting a new phone, is that you could basically hold your old phone up to the new one, and then your new one will present you with some prompts to move all your data and everything over. This is very, very seamless. I remember back in the day, you used to have to pair it up with a computer, and it was kind of long and annoying, but now all we gotta do is scan that right there, and then it is kind of good to go. Super nice. Alright, so this looks like it's going to take a while. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video right here while I jump to the background and get these things set up. And we're back. So let's go ahead and take again look at the color of the iPhone. It looks like it is syncing into iCloud. It is almost, or at least about a quarter, eighth of the way done. This is a super beautiful phone, guys. Again, I love the color of it. It turns out a lot better than what Apple presented it in their presentation. And like I said, I'm very, very happy with it. I love the brush steel. Well, the way this feels, it's got the rounded edges, so I can kind of feel it right here. It's very easy to hold in the hand, and it's not as sharp as it is with the other iPhones. One thing that I did kind of see is that when you're holding this one, yeah, because of these round edges, it's going to be a lot easier on your pinky as compared to the iPhone 14 Pro Max of last year. It's got these sharp edges. It kind of digs into your hand. This one here, because it's lighter and the edges are slightly rounder, it's going to be a lot more comfortable to hold, even with the larger 14 Pro Max model. I've never had the 14 Pro because I kind of like my phones to be a little bit bigger than most. But yeah. Alright, so let's talk about this thing. Sorry for the loss of words. So I actually had one of my sponsors reach out to me before this video, or at least before I got my phone, and this is the Andobil case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. If you've seen another one of my videos, I had a 14 Pro Max case where it was kind of a space black. This one here, I believe, is clear. If I can get it open. Let me get my knife. Okay. Never start a video without the unboxing knife. Note to self. So let's go ahead and tear this guy open. Huge special thanks to Andobil for reaching out ahead of time before I got my phone to make sure that I had a case to show off to you guys. Links to this will be in the description below, so be sure to check them out. So this is nice in case they sent the wrong one accidentally. I know that doesn't happen a lot with some manufacturers, but you never know. So you can scan that there and they'll send the new case out to you. Also got a microfiber cloth. A microfiber cloth. So hey, this would be good for cleaning up your phone, and it'll be actually really good for cleaning up those titanium edges. Special thanks to you guys, I appreciate that. And this is the case itself. All right, and this is clear, so I like the way that this looks. One thing about their clear cases is that they're guaranteed not to yellow over time like most clear plastic cases do. So you can tell that this is very, very good quality. And it looks like the circle on this thing, yeah, that's MagSafe as well. It pulls out just like this. That way you could turn the case into its stand. And also, since it's magnetic, you can hold it up against like magnetic rails or maybe a refrigerator, and the case will stay firm in place. And it's really nice and original. I like that. But these rings on there, they also look to be that that raw titanium color. Yeah. Alright, that's dope. So now we have the blue titanium finish against those raw titanium accents. I mean, the color contrast, that's really good. Shout out to you guys. I thank you very much, Andobil, again. And this is how it would stand up. You just pull the ring out, folds back in. It's MagSafe compatible, so you can charge your phone with that ring on there. And you definitely want to check them out in the description. This is going to be really good because it's going to keep these titanium edges safe and sound. Because one thing I did hear about with these cases and the titanium edge finish is that with the cases, at least, the phones here, okay, sorry I'm gonna get it off track, but yeah, comparing it again to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. But the brushed titanium on the 15 Pro Max is painted, or at least anodized, coated. So it can scratch and you can reveal the raw titanium underneath it. You can see that the 14 Pro Max is slightly thicker than the 15. But the second telephoto camera is a little bit bigger because it's got those special lenses built in. Lightning here on the old phone, and there's USB-C. Nothing changed with the speaker grill. Side by side, you can see the mute switch, which is now deceased on the 15, at least the Pro Max models. And yeah, the new phone is ready. Cool. Go ahead and sign into that. There we go. So right off the bat, it's asking me what I want to use the action button for, and you can customize that. So you can use it as a silent switch, you can use it for focus, activate camera, accessibility. You know, one thing I do wish they would have done with this is that give it like a certain feel, a grit to it. That way I don't confuse it with the other buttons. Yes, it is slightly bigger, but just having it like a little bit ridged or a special coating or something on top of it to make me know that I'm pressing it would have been nice. I'm very excited to see what Apple does with this. Maybe they add some sort of like a double tap feature to it, that way you can give it more customizations. Alright, so looking at the phones side by side, you can tell that the 15 Pro Max does have slightly thinner bezels, but they're not incredibly too thin because the screen size on this is still at 6.7 inches. The 15 Pro Max does have a peak brightness of 2000 nits. Always on display is making a return. 120 Hz refresh rate. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say that was the new airdrop animations that you guys saw. But yeah, these are the two phones. I'm gonna be playing around with these. This is just an unboxing and first impressions. So if you guys want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Threads. And let me go back to, let's go ahead and start playing with these. Oh, well, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. As always, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button below. And give me a comment on what you'd like to see in a full review. Be on the lookout for that. Be sure to follow me on these socials as well. I'm going to be posting a lot of content there and going over my thoughts and what I feel about the camera of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But until next time, hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe. Peace.